Today, we are taking a journey into the heart of a serene, overgrown Japanese forest. You can experience the tranquility of these ancient woods, inviting you to immerse yourself in a peaceful retreat among natural beauty. Jordan, who is the creator of this gorgeous island, is also known as 9to5 Crossing on Instagram, and she has made some beautiful creations, so please go check out her Instagram account and tell her I sent you. Also, it would mean so much if you subscribe to my channel here, as we're getting so close every single day to hitting that 100,000 mark. Now, with all of that said, let's go ahead and begin this tour of the island BOSQUE. Here we are at the entrance, and as much as I do love and appreciate custom designed flags, there is something so special and nostalgic, and it just warms my heart seeing the original Nook Inc. flag right here. I just absolutely love it. And an orange airport, one of my favorites. The orange and the green airports are my favorite, but I'm a little biased because those are two of my favorite colors. All right, you guys, before we actually start the tour, we have to do as per usual and check out this map. Oh, this water is going to be beautiful. Look at that back right corner. That's going to be absolutely stunning. And that symmetry with the 4 bridges, I already love it, and I haven't even seen it. Also, here's the dream address right on the screen. Again, everything will be in the description box, including the dream address, where you can reach out to Jordan, this island's creator, all that good stuff. And look at this villager lineup. We have Blanche, Zucker, Pico, June, Chester, Wart Jr., Shino, Silvana, Billy, and Coco. All very, very fitting for the theme, I believe, which I think is going to be so fun. Also, there were a couple of goodies left right outside of resident services, so if you do want to visit this island, this hat that I'm wearing, the bamboo hat, was included. Also, a couple of props as well if you like to take photos whenever you visit other islands, which I absolutely love to do. It's always fun to kind of have those handy since you can't take or leave anything with you in your actual pockets when it comes to a dream address. And check out this entrance, you guys. Oh, and we have 3 villagers greeting us. We've got Billy, Blanche, and Coco all right here. I think if you know me, you already know what I'm about to say about this entrance. I love it. I'm a sucker for anything and everything green, and the fact that we have green mums, we have the green tinted wheat fields, all of this terraforming already, it's just so gorgeous. What a beautiful natural entrance. And I do kind of love that we're gonna have to hop right here over to this incline. But before we do that, let's look at Blanche's house right here. Look at how cute. And we're not going to go inside any of the homes actually on this tour, but I do want to, of course, check out all of their exteriors. And I love that they're wearing their certain outfits. Oh, it's just so good. Super cute. And it does look like we can hop across this way to that area, but these inclines are just too tempting for me to ignore. So let's go ahead and go up. Hey, Billy. Such a cute villager. I'm a huge fan of Billy. And this is Coco's house, one of my favorite exteriors, if not my absolute favorite exterior, whenever it comes to villagers that, you know, where you don't mess with their home. What am I trying to say? When you don't customize the exterior? You guys get what I'm saying. But I just absolutely love the colors. It matches her perfectly and her outfit perfectly. Yeah, I love it. And we have a little deer scare outside here as well. Something about the deer scare, even though the word scare is in the item title, it is so serene and peaceful. It doesn't scare me. Not one bit. And then this must be Billy's house up here. Love it. I love how mountainous this whole front portion of the island is. We're being put to work in terms of our hiking and climbing abilities. Okay, well, I'm just gonna follow the path here and jump across this way. That is so much fun. I really do love, even though I will absolutely get lost on an island like this, I love hopping and jumping from place to place on an island. It also makes it feel very, you know, natural. Like this is meant to be kind of an overgrown, natural, Japanese-inspired forest. And those elements make it feel that way. It makes it feel more realistic in many ways. look at this view. And I do know there's a ladder right here, but I do want to get a nice little wide angle of this home. How beautiful. So pretty. I knew that the waterscaping on this island would be so pretty just by looking at the map, but I have to say, seeing it up close in person, if you will. I always feel weird saying in person when I'm actually in a video game, but you know what I mean. Seeing it as I'm touring the island is so impressive, and it's just so pretty. I love how windy it is. Hello, Gyroid. Let me know, what's your favorite gyroid? This guy's pretty funny. I don't know if it's my favorite, but he's pretty funny. And here it looks like we have a nice little farm. So gorgeous. We got some potatoes, a little bit of wheat. I love farms like this. I have never ever built one myself, but every time I see them, I'm just so happy. I think the water in between each row of crops is just gorgeous. Again, fits this whole aesthetic and theme so nicely. I love it. How pretty this is. And, yep, there is a windmill back there. I was gonna say if we pan up, I bet we'll see a windmill. There it is, right on the left. And here, it looks like we have the museum, aka Flather's tent, which is so perfect. I feel like on very natural islands, even like very rural islands, but especially ones like this where they are overgrown and, you know, there's very little development as far as, you know, this is like dirt pathing as opposed to pavement. I think it makes so much sense to have Blather's tent here because it looks a lot more rustic. You know, we have a shovel, we've got this bucket, we've got some cages over there on the left. We have those wooden crates. It just fits the theme so nicely. Man, it would be so cool if we could have access to the entire museum, but just through that tent. Look at this cute little plant shop. So adorable. And I am gonna backtrack because I know I didn't go down that ladder earlier. So I will absolutely do that, but I want to explore this area first, just while we're here. And we are going to ignore the beaches. Most of them, I was told, are empty. So if you do visit this island yourself and dream of it, you can find a couple of the beaches with some decorations on them. But for the purpose of this tour, we're going to steer clear of interiors and also beaches. But I am not complaining because this whole landscape is absolutely stunning. Look at that. Oh, and my dog's barking. Hold, please. Like clockwork, my dog barks at one thing and one thing only, and that is the delivery person. And it's the same delivery person that comes to our apartment pretty much regularly, at least for UPS. And Tony, poor guy, still does not understand the little beep that is made when they scan the packages. And yep, he only barks at a delivery person, which, you know, I can't complain. Much better than barking at anything and everything. Okay, I love the exterior of this house. I have to see whose it is because I think all of these exteriors are the in-game. Oh, Ward Jr. Yep. I knew his house was beautiful. This is his original home, right? Well, now I want to look it up because I want to make sure that that's correct. Yeah, that's the original house. Wow. Absolutely stunning. I love it. I know Ward Jr., he's kind of a love him or hate him character, but for me, I gotta love Ward Jr. I really do. I think he's misunderstood. He's just a sweet little old man. No harm, no foul. Okay, so we are going back the other way now that we've explored that left-hand side. Oh, Billy is definitely our tour guide today because he's showing us exactly where to go. And now I'm gonna go down this ladder and check out this beautiful back area. Shout out to all of the stunted trees on this island. I have to say the stunted bamboo, probably my favorite. I also love a good medium and large hardwood tree. But something about the stunted bamboo is really special. So pretty. Wait, this looks like Coco's house too. Who lives here? Well, now I'm just curious. This is June's home. Beautiful. And look, over here next to June's place, it looks like we have a little place to get some ramen. Oh, ramen sounds good. I haven't had ramen in a hot minute, but there is a place nearby that is pretty phenomenal. It's just a little hole in the wall, and maybe, just maybe, I need to get myself some ramen at some point soon. All right, and down here we have Able Sisters, and I love the kimonos outside. So perfect and fitting. Speaking of stunted trees, look at the tiny bamboo. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. I love it. And then since I do see some decorations back here on the beach, we'll check those out quickly. Now, since we are touring a Japanese-inspired island, please tell me in the comments, has anyone been watching Shogun? Because Kyle and I have been watching it. We're not quite through yet, even though they have released the entire series by this point. But oh my goodness, what a show. It is great. If you haven't seen it, it's on Hulu and it's good. It's one of those shows where you cannot like look at your phone or you can't multitask. One, because it's in subtitles the majority of the time, but also there's just so much happening all at once. Another gorgeous yard. This is a great example too on decorating a villager home on a cliff. I think that's so pretty because sometimes with cliffs it can be tricky to put trees near the back. You know, the game doesn't like you to put trees next to an edge or anything like that, which kind of can get complicated if you want any kind of foliage behind a home. But this is a really beautiful example on how to make it work and still make it green and luscious, and we still have some decorations with the fencing, with the party lights, with this vase over here. That is so pretty. I love it. I'm gonna look at the map too, and let me see if we have access to the secret beach. Okay, it looks like we maybe won't. I guess it depends if there's a ladder or not. This beautiful home yet again. I love all of these houses. It's hard for me to pick a favorite. Hello. And I know I'm not supposed to go back that way, it looks like, so I'm gonna hop back to where I was. And now we'll head to the right, because we haven't done that yet. Ooh, I love the way that these signs are placed. I know it's just the diagonal version of the signs, and they're placed back to back like that, but something about this situation here is making me happy. What can I say? I'm easy to please. Beautiful. You know what I love about this island? And I'm gonna actually pan here. Oh, no, that's the map. I need the camera. I'm gonna pan here and do a little wide angle shot because I think this is a great view, one, but it also kind of goes hand in hand as to like what I'm about to say. I love how this island is just, when you really boil it down to the bare bones of what this island's layout is, it is just a beautiful neighborhood for the villagers. Like, it kind of boils down to that. Not to oversimplify how incredibly gorgeous this island is, but the way that all the paths lead, the way that all the signs are placed, it really just feels like this oasis and haven for all of the villagers that are in the game. And I love that. It's just so stunning. It's so easy to navigate despite having to like hop and jump different places. All of the pathing is put just absolutely perfectly, so it makes it easy for someone like myself to get around. Now, I am curious whose home is over there on the left. Again, I did not mean to filter that. I'm always very curious about natural like villager homes, but I think some of these may have been custom designed. Chester. Is that Chester's real house? Now I'm gonna look it up again. Chester's house, ACNH. Let's see. Well, I see the inside of it. Okay, so yeah, the exterior of Chester's home over there has been customized. That's what I thought, because I was like, wow. I don't know whose house that is, but I love it. So it looks like a few of these exteriors have been changed, but a lot of them have not, and they fit so nicely with everything. Oh, I love this. I'm just gonna hop so I can get a better angle of it. This garden right here with the bushes and the sugarcane, absolutely love it. I think this is so pleasing to look at in so many different ways. Not only is it unique in terms of the layout for this garden or farm or whatever you want to call it, but it's also just really pretty. I do love the bushes backing each of the sugarcane. I think that's so nice. And look, we even have a little wishing well in the back right corner. So nice. I don't know if I would have seen that otherwise. And up here, it looks like we just have a couple of more natural areas to explore. So pretty. This would be a good area to like sneak back and do some stargazing, or anything like that. And I believe this island is set in springtime based off of the weeds. That's usually an indicator on what season it is. I think these are the springtime weeds. Maybe they're the summertime ones. I don't know. I always forget. So pretty. I love just strolling around this island. It's just nice to explore different areas, whether or not there's like a structure or anything like that. That doesn't even matter. Just walking around in the nature is so fun. Oh, this bridge. I totally forgot about the bridges over here. How did I get over here? See, this is what I mean when I say like, I truly will get lost, even if the pathing is so obvious and so beautiful. Also, a moment for this bridge situation. I know we saw this on the map, but again, seeing it up close with your character is so cool. Look at all 4 of these bridges. And I love that the one that is further south, I guess we'll call it, is the arched wooden Zen bridge, and the rest are flat because it gives you this point of reference, a kind of a better angle to look over this beautiful pond and the other bridges. It's really beautiful. Whee! Oh, there we go. Well, I think, can I just hop here? Yeah, I'm just gonna hop this way. Let's explore this right side a little bit. I did see the campsite, and I'm guessing this will take us to it. Oh, how cool is this lookout? Whoa, okay. Speaking of the campsite, I thought this would give us a better view of it. I was not expecting it to give us this great of a view. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we found the image that we'll use in the thumbnail. This is beautiful. I say this ad nauseum, so forgive me if you've heard this a million times, but whenever it does come to these scenic views, these overlooks, having just a bit of movement like the windmill in the background, it makes such a huge difference. Or if you're setting your dream address on a day that's just incredibly windy, sometimes even just the movement of certain trees will have the exact same effect. Wow, that's so incredible. And I'm sure there's a way to get down there, but I kind of want to appreciate that view as it is, because it is just so stunning. So much green. I love the combination of the green mums with the white lilies. It looks like that's the flower palette, so to speak, of this island, and I'm obsessed. Oh, I see. So this incline then takes us right to resident services, which is relatively far away from the airport, might I say. It's kind of a nice layout because of how far it is. Look at that. It's almost completely hidden. But what I will say, right in front of resident services, you can see it just peeking through. I'll run back so you can see what I'm talking about. But this bamboo fencing right here, kind of framing the entrance to resident services, I think is so clever, particularly because it's really high up. So it's not like a lower fence where it doesn't really obstruct your vision. This one actually does, which I think is super purposeful on a natural island like this. It kind of gives what normally is you know, it's a brick structure. It gives it a little bit more of a natural feel, which is nice. And then this takes us back to Blanche's house. Hey, cutie. She is so pretty. I love that villager so much. And let's go over here. Oh, here's a villager home. Who are you? Shino. Oh, I knew that. Shino's house. Of course, Katie. Hello. Of course it's Shino's house. Wee. Oh, you know what? I see Nook's Cranny back there, but let me do this island the service it deserves of actually following the path to Nook's Cranny and not just hopping around. That's what gets me in trouble. Like, when there's a path, I just need to follow it, you know? And as I say that, I'm actually going to go this way. Because, okay, in my defense, there is some pathing over here. Not me backtracking 2 seconds after I say another thing. Ooh, I actually love how close this Nook's Cranny is to the beach. Wow, it doesn't even feel that way either, does it? I mean, but it is. Like, we are right next to the ocean. But I think because of this cedar tree and then that hardwood tree, it just kind of masks the beach pretty nicely. Like, you would really never know that there was a beach over there on the right, would you? Okay, so this is definitely set in spring or summer. Springtime, right? Because of the tulips in Nook's Cranny. You think I would know this after 4 years of playing this game and touring however many islands I've toured. Yeah, this is pretty incredible. Great example on how you can hide your beach just with a couple of trees as long as they're placed very strategically. Wow, I am so impressed. What an island, you guys. What an absolutely beautiful island. And then just for the sake of it, because I know we are close, I'm gonna go back to that beautiful view to conduct our outro. I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. I love it. I love natural islands in general, but it's so fun to see like Japanese inspired islands. And also, if you know someone that has an amazing Animal Crossing island, please encourage them to submit their island for a tour. There's a link in the description box where anyone can do that. You can do that. Your friend can do that. I'm always looking for new islands to tour, and I want to show off your creations. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you so much, Jordan, for letting me tour this gorgeous island. I am so blown away by so many facets of your imagination and the way that you've created this. It's so stunning. It's so beautiful and very serene. I feel like this put me in the perfect serene Zen mood. I hope y'all are having an amazing one wherever you are watching this video, and I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.